Dead Island 2, a game that we all have been waiting since 2014. A zombie game that has been going through a development hell for almost 6 years. 6 freaking years and we still have no new info or gameplay from the developers. Dead Island 2 was being developed by Yager Development. This was a fresh start and you saw the development done by the developers during E3 2014 event. We all saw this demo that you see in the background. This showed us that the game is in progress and it looked pretty cool for a 2014 game. Anyways, in 2015, Deep Silver, the owner of the IP, decided to part ways with Yager Development, which was actually a bad news for everyone because now the game was reset. All the progress done by the Yager Development was now reset. So in 2016, Deep Silver announced that Sumo Digital will now be working on Dead Island 2. So yeah, the development of Dead Island 2 was going to start again, but then later in 2016, Damster Studio joined Sumo Digital to work on Dead Island 2 project. If things were going good, we would have already got our hands on Dead Island 2, but it was never going to happen. Now in 2019, a big bad news struck Dead Island 2. And literally in simple words, it fucked it up. So as we know, Sumo Digital was working on Dead Island 2, but in 2019 we got a new announcement from Sumo Digital that they will no longer work with Damster Studio on Project Dead Island 2. I know this sucks. Now after waiting for almost 6 years, the game is now in the hands of Damster Studios and they will now be the lead developer of Dead Island 2. Now this won't affect Sumo Digital but will definitely affect Dead Island 2 development. Reason, because we don't know if the progress made by Sumo Digital is passed to Damster Studio or not. It is possible that the team has to work on Dead Island 2 from the scratch again, and this will again increase the number of years before we get Dead Island 2. The worst thing about the whole Dead Island 2 development hell issue was that the developers share zero info about the game and the progress done to it. Lack of communication is literally killing the hype they built in 2014 and 2015 for Dead Island 2. A lot of people now don't really care about the game. Anyways, we are looking forward to Dead Island 2 release, even though we don't know when it will release. Also, this whole incident happened last month and THQ Nordic last month released 2 posts on their website which showed all the games that are being developed in 2019. And that post actually also included Dead Island 2. What's crazy is that the same day the post was released, Dead Island 2 was all of a sudden visible on Xbox stores. And what's crazy is that it actually stayed there in the store for almost 1 week. And the store page actually had a new release date, which actually, if you ask me, it doesn't look like a placeholder date because a lot of placeholder dates actually are last month or the last day of the year. So this looks completely different. Anyways, I want you guys to be the judge. So here's the screenshot that was taken last month from a subscriber. I really don't know if this date is the real release date or not. I wish I could see this page myself, but by the time I checked, it was removed from the store. Also, how I know this is true, because a lot of articles actually covered this topic last month. A lot of the articles was named that how Dead Island 2 is suddenly available in the store again. So that was the title of the article and a lot of them are actually out, so you can see them in the description below. I have links there. Also, I'm not really concerned about the release date here because I'm more concerned about the progress the Sumo Digital made in Dead Island 2. The company has offered no info as if to the progress they achieved on Dead Island 2 during the year 2016 and 2019 will be transferred over to Damster Studio or not. Are the developers going to start the game from the scratch, or they already have the progress made by the Sumo Digital? So this is what I'm concerned about. So guys, that was pretty much it for all the information we had this year for Dead Island 2. I have actually made 2 videos already on this game and this is like the 3rd one because they don't really release that many info. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what do you think would be the reason for the Sumo Digital leaving Dead Island 2 development. Why do you think Sumo Digital left in the first place? Let me know in the comment section and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.